All right, peace, what up? No, it's a little impromptu, but I'm gonna get this too. It's crazy because today's the 24th. I just finished up reading, uh, you know, um, Proverbs 24, and I just mentioned it in the last video that we talked about, man, about like getting ahead back in the game, man, and even the brothers in the believers of the way, the camp out in California, they mentioned this, you know, this last night in the video about even laziness, slothfulness. They talked about a lot, like that last night in the class, but yeah, man, because they talked about a lot, but yeah, man, because it's something like that, man. Boy, you're in the word, out the word, man. Just softness or spiritually being lazy or just being lazy as well. Something I still struggle with, but you gotta get better at. Well, got a little better at now than I was. Like I remember it was got real bad, like that 2021, 2022. Oh my gosh, especially but now, man, especially like that. But that's why all praise to most on your house, child, man. By the mercy you and consume. Um, now I'm looking to try and reach spiritual maturity, man, honestly. And there's still a lot of things I gotta fix, like, clean up, man. Like, gotta, like, what it is. Shout out to brother send me firstborn too, because he mentioned this as well, man. Because, uh, you gotta look at like self examination, like, even got like the Eagles jersey on, right? Like, gotta look at it like sports, right? Like, going to a film room. That's how you gotta look at it, man. That is like, honestly, that's how you gotta look at self examination, man. Honestly, and it really starts within. Like, like Lauren Hill said back in the day, how you gonna win if you ain't right within? Like, how I'm gonna overcome sin and death when I'm not right inside, inwardly, man. That just is what it is, because that's really is what at the end of the day, man. But yeah, man, that's just is what it is. But I'm just going back to, like, just being like, softwares and so lazy, or just getting your head back in the game, because this could be going into like be actually being lazy, but just being asleep, not being like let's get this, man. Making call elections sure, and like actually gotta want this, man. Like like the brother sent me firstborn say, man, you gotta be hungry like the werewolf for London, man. Like he said, like perfectly say, man, you gotta be, you know, um, yeah, man, gotta be hungry, man. Like it says Ecclesiastes, also known as Sirach, chapter 5 and verse 7. It says, "Make no tarrying to turn from the Lord, put not off day from day to day. For suddenly the wrath of the Lord shall come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed, and thou shalt perish in the day of vengeance." Man, exactly, man. But exactly, because you gotta be faithful, because John 3:16 says, "Those that believe on me will not perish," man. So, but if you're not being like being doing what just said here, like you're not really believing like that for real. So let's go to Proverbs chapter 24 real quick, man. That's all going into getting gotta get my head back in the game. Um, I'm getting Proverbs 24 in the last in the last verse. Let's Proverbs 24 and 33 says, "Yet a little sleep, a little slumber, folding hands of the sleep." So yeah, it says, "Yet a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding hands of the to sleep. So shall thou poverty come as one that travaileth, and thy want as an armed man." So yeah, exactly. Let's write this in the good news, man. So exactly, man. So what's this going into, man? It's not spiritually, like how should I say it? My words are spiritual. Like spiritually, man, it goes going into sometimes what we just read in that Ecclesiastes Sirach 5 and 7, man. That's like spiritually being asleep, man. Like let's grab Proverbs 24 verse 33. It says, "Go ahead, take your nap, go sleep, fold your hands, rest a while. But while you're asleep, poverty will attack you like an armed robber." So yeah, exactly. So like that's why your house shot. No, let's go to Saul. No, let's go Matthew 24 real quick. Let's go there, and then we're gonna bounce around now. Matthew 24, chapter 4:48, man, because like we know the punishment that even Yahushua said in a lot of his ministry is during his preaching about sorrowful servants. But yeah, man. But here's the thing about that, like uh uh Matthew chapter 24 verse 48, it says, "But if that evil servant shall say in his heart, my Lord delay his coming." Exactly. So that's pretty much saying, like, what we just read. Man, it's crazy. I was listening to Wu-Tang Triumph the other day while I seen a video clip, and it says like Inspector Death said, like, lyrically perform armed robbery. So that armed man's that, like, what in this context what we talking about? See how Shah come back as a thief for knife, because you BSing and messing around, being slothful, not knowing that your master on his way. He's coming, man. Like, but like, it is too. I remember the best advice I got. One of the best piece of advice I got in this walk, man. We gotta live like, we gotta live like Yahushua is coming back each and each day, man. Like, that's that constant fear of the Lord, man. Because it's too. I remember talking about this. It was years ago, a little bit with the brothers, man. They was out teaching. He said, yeah, and they was going into like, listen, why do you think the Most High Yahushua is gonna, coming back at, like, as a thief in the night? He's not telling you when he's gonna come. Because why? It's like going back into the last video where we talked about that sincerity and truth. Because had he told us, then like because our people, the world for that matter, but our people, we would have been doing what we want to do, being evil, wicked as hell, and stuff like that. Then last minute say, "Oh, we're sorry." It's because, but then again, that's not sincerity and truth. So then that's why that's going back to even in this verse in Matthew 24, verse 37, the days of Noah, because that's why in the days of Noah, they was once that rain started hit, they was trying to run on, but it was too late. But the Most High house, I wasn't going to let them on because it wasn't sincerity and truth. So yeah, no. So not only because that was judgment that they did, but but also too, it wasn't sincerity and truth. That's why Noah shut the doors, like on them. So yeah, man. So yeah, man. We can't pretty much make sure that like be sleep. Make sure the house shot doesn't shut the door on us either, man. Because he is the door. Pretty much what he shut the door is move his spirit at night. Like what kind of what we just talked about in the last video. But anyway, man. But yeah, let's grab this Matthew chapter 24 and verse 48. It said, "But if that evil servant shall say in his heart, My Lord delay his coming, and he shall smite his fellow servants to eat and be and drunken, the Lord of that servant shall come, and when he looketh not for him in the image, in the hour, and he that is not aware, and he shall cut him I'm going to read that again. And the Lord of that servant shall come in the day when he looketh not for him, and in the hour that he is not aware of. Yeah, no man, no time, nor hour. Yeah. He shall cut him asunder, and appoint him his portion with the hypocrites, where there be weeping and gnashing of teeth. So yeah, hypocrites is unfaithful, man. So yeah, man, that's just what it is right there, man. So yeah, man, I gotta get my head back in the game, man. Honestly. Oh yeah, where was I going at, man? But yeah, this is also all going into that, man. Boom, boom, boom. Where was I going to? Oh my gosh, forget it. Let's go to yeah. Let's go to oh my gosh, I forgot. Is that it? That's I said something else. Yeah, I think that's shoot. I think it was something else I wanted, but yeah, man, that's just is what it is right there, man. It's like that's just yeah, it's about like keeping your head in the game, and have one being faithful in the Most High Yahushua, and like living according to the promise and obedience to His instruction, man. Like seeking them daily, man. Meditating the Word, like just living it. More importantly, let's living it, man. Because Paul said, my manner of life, David behaved himself wisely. So yeah, man. That's just what it was. Oh my gosh, it was something else I said I wanted to get, but it's my mind is cool, man. So hopefully it's edifying. Much love to y'all brothers and sisters. So peace.